6 essential foods to keep you healthy and strong after age 60, 70, or 80. Did you know that, from the age of 60, the body can lose up to 88% of its muscle mass every 10 years? If nothing is done, this reduction can result in severe weakness, difficulty moving, frequent falls, and even dependence on other people for basic daily activities. Many believe that this is just a natural consequence of aging, something impossible to avoid. However, this view is outdated. Science has already demonstrated that it is possible to prevent this loss of vigor and continue living with energy, as long as you take the right measures now. In this text, you will learn about the 6 essential foods that must be present in your routine to keep your muscles robust, your metabolism functioning well, and your vitality high, even after the age of 70 or 80. And food number 3 may be the most crucial to your health and longevity. But be careful. Without these items in your diet, your body can quickly deteriorate. Follow until the end to find out what they are and how to correctly include them in your diet. Before proceeding, tell me, which of these foods do you already eat regularly? Leave your comment below and share with those who also need these tips. Let's understand why your body starts to lose strength after age 60. Many people notice a gradual decrease in energy. Simple tasks, such as getting up from a chair without support, carrying shopping, or climbing stairs, start to demand more effort. This does not happen suddenly, but is a slow process that, if ignored, can lead to extreme fragility and even loss of independence. The name for this is sarcopenia, the progressive reduction in muscle mass and strength with each decade. Without adequate nutrients, muscles shrink, bones become more fragile, and metabolism slows down. The result? Constant tiredness, difficulty carrying out routine activities, and increased risk of falls and fractures. The problem is not just muscle loss, but the impact it has on quality of life. Without sufficient strength, balance decreases, reflexes become slower, and a simple trip can lead to serious injuries. Many hospitalizations in the elderly begin like this: a fall, a fracture, and months of recovery. But that doesn't have to be your future. Research shows that nutrition plays a direct role in preserving strength and vitality. With the right nutrients, it is possible to strengthen your muscles, protect your bones, and keep your metabolism active for longer. To avoid this decline, some foods are essential. They help rebuild muscles, replace lost nutrients, and maintain energy throughout the day. The first of these is a powerful source of natural protein that can transform your health: eggs. Among all protein sources, eggs stand out as one of the most complete and accessible foods to preserve muscle strength and vitality. They contain all the essential amino acids the body needs to regenerate muscles, as well as being rich in choline, a vital nutrient for brain health and memory. For a long time, eggs were seen as villains because of their cholesterol, but recent studies have proven that, for most people, the cholesterol in eggs does not significantly raise blood levels. On the contrary, they help balance good fats and contribute to heart health. Furthermore, they are a natural source of vitamin D, essential for bone health and the prevention of osteoporosis, something crucial after the age of 60, as a lack of this vitamin can accelerate bone loss and increase the risk of fractures. The versatility of eggs is another positive point. They can be boiled, stirred, made into omelets, or used in various recipes. The ideal is to include them in your daily diet, to ensure a constant supply of proteins and essential micronutrients for those who want to keep their muscles strong. The recommendation is to consume at least 2 eggs per day, which provides around 12 to 14 grams of high-quality protein, enough to stimulate muscle recovery. Compared to other sources, eggs are unbeatable. To get the same amount of protein, you would need to eat around 50 grams of chicken breast or 100 grams of beans. This shows how eggs are a practical and nutritious option for maintaining strength, without requiring large portions of food. They also help control hunger, as they are rich in proteins and healthy fats. They promote prolonged satiety, preventing appetite spikes throughout the day. This benefit is especially useful for those who want to maintain weight and avoid losing lean mass. People who have already adopted eggs into their routine report more energy and disposition. It is a simple, affordable, and highly nutritious food, perfect for starting the day with more vigor at breakfast. Despite all these benefits, some people still avoid eggs for fear of cholesterol, or because they think that consuming them daily can be harmful. But science has already debunked these myths, and current studies confirm that eggs have been one of the most important foods for health over the years. Including them in the diet makes a difference in muscle strength, memory, and daily energy. However, protein alone is not enough to keep the body strong. It is necessary to include another powerful food that provides essential amino acids to preserve muscles and protect joints: lean meats. As we age, the need for quality proteins increases, and lean meats are one of the best options for rebuilding muscle. They offer an ideal combination of amino acids, iron, and B vitamins, essential for tissue regeneration and maintaining energy throughout the day. The difference between lean meats is their ability to provide quickly absorbed proteins without excess bad fats. Cuts such as duckling, rump, muscle, or chicken fillet guarantee complete nutrition without overloading the body with saturated fats. Lean red meat, for example, is one of the best sources of iron, a mineral essential for oxygenating muscles and preventing anemia, common in the elderly and responsible for fatigue and weakness. Many people over 60 reduce their meat consumption for fear of cholesterol, or because they think it is not necessary. But a lack of adequate protein can accelerate muscle loss and decrease physical endurance. The secret is not to cut the meat, but to choose the right cuts and consume them in a balanced way. Beef contains creatine, a compound that improves muscle strength and recovery, essential for those who want to perform daily tasks with more vigor and less fatigue. Chicken, as it is lighter, is great for evening meals, helping with muscle repair during sleep. The way it is prepared also matters. Grilled, roasted, or boiled meat preserves nutrients and avoids harmful fats. Fried foods or ultra-processed sauces can negate the benefits and cause metabolic problems. To maintain strength, the ideal is to consume 100 to 150 grams of lean meat per day, divided between main meals. This balance ensures efficient absorption without overloading the digestive system. Those who maintain a diet rich in quality proteins have less risk of weakness, more stability, and less chance of falls and injuries. But not everyone consumes meat daily. For these cases, there is a powerful alternative that not only provides protein, but also benefits the heart, brain, and bones. Sardines. Small in size but huge in benefits, sardines are a superfood. It combines proteins, essential fatty acids, and fundamental micronutrients to maintain muscle strength, protect the heart, and strengthen bones. Its high omega-3 content reduces inflammation, improves circulation, and prevents cardiovascular diseases, a priority as we age. This nutrient keeps blood vessels flexible, helping to prevent hypertension, heart attacks, and strokes. Furthermore, sardines are rich in vitamin D and calcium, essential for bone density. Vitamin D improves calcium absorption, while calcium prevents demineralization, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. As it is a small fish, sardines are low in heavy metal contamination, such as mercury, making them a safe and healthy choice. Practical, it can be consumed fresh or canned. Prefer the versions in olive oil or water, avoiding excess salt or refined oils. Including sardines in your diet 2 or 3 times a week replenishes these essential nutrients, improving cardiovascular, bone, and brain health. Omega-3 also protects memory and cognition, preventing mental decline. This simple habit can increase disposition, bone stability, and heart health. But in addition to strong muscles and protected bones, you need energy for everyday life without excessive fatigue. An often ignored food could be the solution: peanuts. Small but nutritious, peanuts offer proteins, healthy fats, and minerals that fight fatigue and keep you in a good mood. Its vegetable proteins complement the amino acids necessary for muscles, making it a great option for those who avoid meat. Rich in magnesium, it prevents cramps and weakness, common in elderly people with a deficiency of this mineral. Unlike simple carbohydrates, peanuts release energy gradually, avoiding sudden drops and maintaining focus. Its good fats reduce bad cholesterol, protecting the heart. Consume about 30 grams per day. Pure, roasted without salt, or in natural pastes to obtain these benefits without overdoing the calories. It also increases satiety, helping with weight control. Maintaining muscle and energy is essential, but bones also need protection. Milk and its derivatives are ideal for this. Rich in calcium, they strengthen the bone structure, while their proteins, such as casein and whey, help the muscles with prolonged absorption. The vitamin D present enhances calcium, preventing bone fragility. For those who are lactose intolerant, there are options such as lactose-free milk, natural yogurt, or cured cheeses, 2 to 3 servings daily. Milk, yogurt, or low-fat cheese offer nutritional support, satiety, and versatility. Avoid ultra-processed versions with sugar or preservatives. Finally, a balanced metabolism and good digestion are essential. Quinoa, a nutritious substitute for rice, is perfect for this. Source of complete protein, it contains all the essential amino acids, as well as fibers that regulate the intestine. Its low glycemic index keeps energy stable, while magnesium and phosphorus strengthen bones and muscles. Prepare it like rice and combine it with other foods. A 100-gram cooked portion has 8 grams of protein, almost twice as much as brown rice, helping with mood, weight, and general health. A diet rich in nutrients is the key to aging with autonomy and vitality. Now I want to know, which of these foods do you already eat? Do you intend to include any? Comment below and share with anyone who needs it. Small changes to your routine can transform your health forever. The journey to aging with strength, energy, and independence does not end with the discovery of these 6 powerful foods: eggs, lean meats, sardines, peanuts, milk and dairy products, and quinoa. These are just the beginning, the pillars of a transformation that can restore the vitality that time insists on stealing. Imagine waking up every day with a light body, an alert mind, and a heart full of willingness to live each moment. It is not a distant dream, but a reality within your reach, as long as you decide to take control of your health now. With every bite, with every conscious choice, you are saying yes to a longer, fuller, and more yours life. And this story doesn't stop here. Let's dive even deeper, explore new horizons, and uncover secrets that can make your golden years shine like never before. Think of your body as a house you've built over decades. The walls, the muscles, the foundation, the bones, the roof, the brain that protects everything. As time passes, the strong wind of age begins to hit, cracks appear, and what was once firm begins to give way. But what if you could reinforce those walls, fix the foundation, and protect the roof before the storm hits? It's not too late. Science gave us the tools, and nature gave us the materials. Each food you put on your plate is like a new brick, a support beam, a fresh coat of paint that renews this house that is you. And the most incredible thing? You don't need big revolutions. Small daily actions, simple choices can be enough to change everything. Let's go back to eggs for a moment. It's not just about the protein or vitamin D. There's something almost magical about the simplicity of this food. Think about the feeling of cracking the shell, smelling it as it cooks, the heat rising from the pan. It is a ritual that connects you to life, to sustenance, to the strength that comes from the earth. Every bite is a reminder that you're taking care of yourself, that you're giving your body what it needs to fight the clock. And when you add that to the lean meats, the iron coursing through your veins, the creatine rekindling the fire in your muscles, it's like you're rekindling a fire that seems to be going out. Have you ever felt that tiredness that weighs on your shoulders at the end of the day? That exhaustion that makes you give up on climbing another step? These foods are the wind that blows away the embers, bringing the fire back. And then comes sardines, this little miracle of the sea. She's not just a fish, she's a shield against the heart that weakens, against the bones that become fragile like glass, against the mind that sometimes gets lost in the mists of time. When you put a sardine on your plate, you are bringing the ocean into you. Omega-3 is like a gentle wave that washes away inflammation, that calms internal storms. What about calcium? It's the anchor that keeps your bones firm, ready to carry you through another dance, another walk, another tight hug with your grandchildren. Have you ever stopped to think about how much your bones have done for you? Every time you chased a dream, climbed a mountain, carried someone in your arms. They were there, silent, supporting you. Now is the time to give back. The peanut enters. This story is a faithful, discreet, but powerful friend. It doesn't scream for attention, but it's there, ready to give you energy when the day seems too long. It's the snack you grab between tasks, the handful that reminds you that little things can have a huge impact. And the milk? Milk is like a hug from childhood that you rediscover in maturity. It's the comforting warmth of a warm glass before bed, the reassurance that your bones and muscles are being protected while you rest. And quinoa, this forgotten jewel of the Andes, is the finishing touch, the perfect balance between strength and lightness. It doesn't weigh you down. It doesn't drag you down like empty carbohydrates. It elevates you, gives you wings to fly even when the years try to pull you to the ground. But it's not just about what you eat. It's about what those choices represent. Every time you choose one of these foods, you're telling the world, and yourself, that you won't give up. That 60, 70, or 80 years are not the end of the line, but the beginning of a new chapter, written with your own hands. Imagine the pride in the eyes of those who love you when they see you climbing the stairs without hesitation, carrying the shopping, effortlessly, laughing out loud without fear of losing your breath. This is the life you can build, a life where age is just a number and strength comes from within. Now, let's go beyond these 6 pillars, because the truth is that food is a symphony and every note matters. There are other allies who can join this chorus, bringing even more harmony to your body. Let's talk about chestnuts, for example. They're like peanut sisters, but with a twist. Brazil nuts, with their precious selenium, are guardians of your immune system and your thyroid, that little internal engine that regulates everything. 1 or 2 a day, that's all, and you're giving your body a gift, protecting it from the shadows that aging can bring. And the nuts? They carry good fats that are like oil on the gears of your heart, keeping everything turning smoothly. And how about red fruits? Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Small explosions of color and flavor that hide immense power. The antioxidants they bring are like soldiers fighting against cell wear, against aging that tries to erase the shine of your skin, your eyes, your soul. They are sweet, yes, but that's not all. They are a shield against time, a promise that you can keep shining. Mix them with natural yogurt, another dairy product, and you have a meal that is both a pleasure and an armor. We can't forget dark green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, arugula. They are the brute force of nature in food form. Packed with iron, magnesium, and vitamins, they oxygenate your blood, strengthen your muscles, and clear the way for energy to flow freely. Steam them with a drizzle of olive oil, or toss them raw in a salad with pieces of sardines. It's like giving your body a breath of life, a reminder that you are connected to the earth, to what grows under the sun. What about lentils? These little pearls are a hidden treasure. Rich in vegetable proteins, fiber, and iron, they are perfect for those who want to vary their meat or simply bring more lightness to the dish. They cook slowly, absorbing the seasonings, and when you eat them, it's like you're savoring nature's patience. They hold your hand when tiredness hits. They steady you when the ground seems unstable. A bowl of lentils with quinoa and a poached egg on top, it is a meal that embraces, that comforts, that strengthens. Sometimes the secret is in the simple things. A handful of pumpkin seeds, for example. They are rich in zinc, a mineral that is often lacking in the elderly and which is essential for immunity and tissue repair. Lightly toast them and toss on a salad or eat as a snack. It's a small gesture, but it resonates in every cell in your body. What about extra virgin olive oil? This liquid gold is not just a seasoning. It's an elixir that protects your heart, lubricates your joints, and gives a special shine to everything you touch. A thread on sardines, a spoon on quinoa, and suddenly, the simple dish becomes a celebration, but the food is only part of the story. Let's talk about water. Yes, water. That very basic gift that we forget to value. As we age, the feeling of thirst decreases, but the body's need for it does not. Each sip is like a gentle rain that waters this house that is you, keeping everything working. Your muscles supple, your kidneys clean, your skin alive. Drink slowly, with intention, as if you were toasting your own existence. And if you can, add a touch of lemon. Vitamin C will protect you. It will bring a freshness that wakes up the senses. Now, imagine all of this together. A breakfast of scrambled eggs and a slice of wholemeal bread with peanuts. A lunch of quinoa, sardines, and a bright green salad. An afternoon snack with yogurt and berries. A light dinner with lean meat, lentils, and a drizzle of olive oil. It's not a strict diet, it's a dance. A dance that you create that adapts to your rhythm, your tastes, your life. And with every step of this dance, you are saying to time, you don't rule me, I decide how I age. But it's not just about the body, it's about the soul. Because aging with strength isn't just about getting out of a chair without effort or carrying your shopping without help. It's about feeling like you still have a purpose, that there's still a fire in your chest, that the years haven't extinguished your will to live. Each nutritious meal is an act of love for yourself, a vote of confidence in the future. It's you looking in the mirror and seeing not just wrinkles, but stories, victories, resilience. It's you taking the hand of the one you love and saying, I'm still here, whole, alive. What if fear hits? If that voice whispers that it's too late, that the body has already given in, that time has won? Take a deep breath. Look back and see everything you've overcome. You came this far, carried burdens, faced storms, laughed until your stomach hurt. This same body that brought you to this moment has the strength to go further. It's not about being 20 years old again. It's about making your 60s, 70s, 80s the best years you've ever lived. And these foods, these choices, are the fuel for this journey. Let's bring more allies to this fight. Avocado, for example, creamy, rich, full of good fats that nourish the brain and heart. Spread it on toast with an egg on top or mix it with lemon for a simple guacamole. He is gentle but powerful, like a friend who supports you without making a fuss. And the bananas? They are nature's candy, loaded with potassium that keeps your muscles firm and your heart at the right pace. Eat one in the morning, feel your energy rising, your body thanking you. And green tea? It is not food, but it is life in liquid form. Its antioxidants are like sweepers that clean the body, removing wear and tear, protecting each cell. Enjoy a hot cup as the sun rises, or iced on a hot day. It's a moment of pause, a breath that reconnects you. And the ginger? This spicy warrior that warms you from the inside, improves circulation, and keeps the cold away from your bones. Grate a piece into tea, or throw it into a soup with lentils. He's small, but he fights like a giant. With each new food, with each new choice, you are weaving a protective network around you. It's not just about avoiding falls or fractures. It's about avoiding the weight of dependence, the silence of loneliness, the emptiness of a life that slowly fades away. It's about keeping the flame burning, the laughter easy, the step steady. Have you ever seen someone who ages like this? That person who walks into the room and lights up everything, who carries an energy that defies the years? You can be that person. You are already that person, you just need to take the next step. What if the day is difficult? If the desire to cook doesn't come? All good. Simplicity is your ally. A boiled egg and a handful of peanuts are enough to hold you over. A can of sardines with a slice of whole grain bread is already a victory. It doesn't need to be perfect, it needs to be real. Because this journey isn't about strict rules, it's about intention, about looking at the plate and knowing that there is life there. There is strength, there is you. Let's talk about texture, flavor, memory. Because eating well is not just nourishing the body, it is nourishing the soul. The crunch of peanuts between your teeth, the salty of sardines on your tongue, the softness of the egg that melts in your mouth. Every sensation is a reminder that you are alive, that the world still has so much to offer. And the colors? The vibrant yellow of the yolk, the dark green of the cabbage, the bright red of the fruits. It's a picture you paint every day, a work of art that sustains you. And the smell? The aroma of grilling meat, heating oil, cooking quinoa. It is the scent of a living house, of life that pulses. Have you ever felt how a smell can take you back? To grandma's kitchen, to family lunch, to a moment when everything seemed possible? These foods are not just nutrition, they are bridges to the past that formed you, to the present that sustains you, to the future that awaits you. Now close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Where are you? Walking in a park with the sun on your face? Playing on the floor with the grandchildren? Dancing at a party without worrying about your breath? This future is not a coincidence. It is built now, today, in this meal you are planning. Each bite is a brick on this path. Each choice is a seed that will blossom. You're not just eating, you are creating. And when night falls, when your body asks for rest, know that these foods are working for you. Egg protein rebuilds your muscles while you dream. The calcium in milk strengthening your bones while the moon shines outside. The omega-3 from sardines takes care of your heart while it beats calmly. It's a silent team, an army of nutrients, that doesn't rest, that fights for you even when you don't see it. But strength doesn't just come from food, it comes from movement. It doesn't have to be a gym full of weights or a long run. It could be a walk to the corner, a stretch when you wake up, dancing in the living room to an old song. The body wants to move. It wants to live. And when you combine that with nutrition, the right fuel with the right movement, it's like starting an engine that's been dormant. You feel him snoring. You feel life returning to your veins. What about the people around you? They will notice. You will see the sparkle in your eyes, the firmer step, the energy that overflows. And they may ask, "What's the secret?" And you can smile, with that smile of someone who knows something special, and say, "It's simple. I chose to take care of myself." Because deep down, that's what it's all about. A choice. A choice that you renew every day, with each meal, with each sip of water, with each step. Let's bring another ally to this table. The tomato. Yes, the tomato. That humble red that is found in so many kitchens. It contains lycopene, an antioxidant that protects your cells, wards off wear and tear, and gives your heart a shield. Cook it with olive oil. The heat releases, its powers even more, and feel the flavor that explodes, that warms, that comforts. It's simple, but it's life. And the garlic? This little guardian that wards off more than vampires. It takes care of your arteries, improves your immunity, and adds a touch of fire to every dish. And the herbs? Basil, rosemary, parsley. They are not just seasoning, they are medicine. Each leaf carries essential oils that soothe, heal, and uplift. Throw them in quinoa, meat, eggs. It's like giving your body a breath of freshness, a touch of nature that reminds you of where you came from. And the honey? That sweet gold that the bees left us. A spoonful in tea, a drizzle in yogurt. It is pure energy. It is a treat for the palate. It is a gift that sweetens without guilt. With each new flavor, with each new discovery, you are writing your story, a story of strength, of struggle, of love. Because getting older is not erasing. It's lighting. It's taking everything you've learned, everything you've experienced, and turning it into light. These foods are the flames of this fire. They warm, illuminate, sustain. And you? You are the guardian of this flame, the master of this dance, the author of this life. So get up now, go to the kitchen, take an egg, a sardine, a handful of quinoa. Start small, start today. Feel the weight of the fork in your hand, the heat of the dish, the promise of each bite. You're not just eating, you are living. And that life, that strength, that fire, they are yours. They always have been, they always will be.